What's going on, Dragon Ballers? I am here with Jason. We are at the Computer Gaming Universe 1K in New Jersey. We just got done. He knocked me out of top 8. He went on top 4. Very good job with a deck that, to be honest, at first I didn't believe in. I didn't think the Skilless support was super great for Anniversary Box, but Jason 200% changed my mind. So Jason, why'd you play this deck?
I've always played Kiku. Huge fan. He always generates advantage. You always have cards in hand, especially, I mean, you molt everything for the 4-star or the kid, because that keeps your deck moving forward. And then once we read the anti-box support, it just became too real. It became really real.
Yeah, and you're almost playing the deck profile, because people might not believe, but they'll believe after this. So, all right, everyone knows the leader. Let's get right into the deck.
Yep, leader, Kiku.
Does the broken drawing stuff.
Yep.
How many games did you not open 1-star? Or 4-star, I mean.
I don't think I missed at all today.
Oh, nice. That's good. That feels good.
Which, especially, I only ran 4. Used to run 5. 4's fine. You don't really miss it, like I said. And then of course the 4 Kikus.
You gotta tell me there's no 1-drop red searcher, huh?
Huh?
There's no 1-drop searcher.
No, this is it. Just 8.
You're killing me, dude.
That's
I literally played 13 copies and couldn't draw it in top 8 of a tournament. It was so miserable. But anyway, sorry. Not enough about me.
No, we went with 8.
Worked out.
Ton of fun, and it worked out.
Nice.
Absolute MVP of the list today. Bonds of Friendship Android 8.
3 copies is okay?
3 copies was okay. That's all we ran. Now, Android 8, you guys probably remember him. He's exponentially more effective in this version of the deck, and you will see why. If you don't remember what he does, when he's on the field, anytime a Son Goku childhood would leave your battle area via combo, skill, warped, removed, anything, you get to pop any card. Does not hit barrier, but any card, no energy.
Still solid, yeah.
Very solid.
Especially when you spit out Kid Gokus for free, basically.
Yeah, which we will get into. The Anniversary Box support. First card, the Vegeta Jr. and Goku Jr. Unison.
This card is a playmaker. Like, there's a lot of cards in the deck that just kind of like, they do things together, and this is one of those cards. So read this off real quick, 'cause I don't think a lot of people know what it does.
So, you can choose, you can tap 1, you can tap 2, whatever you'd like. He is a 10K, and his effect is +1. Choose this card, and all of your Skilless battle cards, they gain 5K. That's his best effect. You usually want to save this guy till late in the game, so you can pressure awoken leaders as opposed to unawoken.
Right.
His -1, actually pretty snapped.
Yep.
Activate main -1. Play 2 Skilless battle cards with energy cost of 1 from your deck or drop. If you have this man in your hand, you're always gonna feel safe. You can apply pressure by boosting, or you can swing with him, pop him, play 2 more, swing.
Yeah, essentially he's a hard +1, yeah, and that's what Skilless is all about, plus and hard.
His partner in crime does almost the exact same thing. Bonds of Battle, Android 8 and Son Goku.
Yep.
This card does, best card in the deck, maybe rivaled by the other Android 8. He's your optimal turn 2 play. Normally on turn 1, you'll take the 1 damage, you'll go to 7, and then turn 2, you play this boy, permanent. This card and all Skilless, so it includes himself, this card and all Skilless can be comboed from rest mode. Now that's incredibly powerful when you're swinging for game. You can swing, go 15, swing, 15, combo this, swing, combo this, and you can really extend your damage.
It's crazy when you spit out the weenies. It's crazy when you spit out the weenies because the Unison boosts them all by 5, and they're all comboable in defense, and the leader makes one of them a 10K. It gets really fast, really fast.
So his other skill, his auto, when he is played for 2, you can take 1 life, optional, regardless whether or not you take the 1 life. You can play 2 more of the Skilless from your deck. So, getting into the meat, we do play 4 of the Son Goku childhood Skilless. This obviously is going to trigger this, and he's very easily accessible from these 8 cards.
Right.
In addition to these 8 cards, we also played 3 of this sleeper, Universe 4 Assemble.
All right, you gotta read this card because I don't think anyone knows what this does.
All right, so Universe 4 Assemble. Activate main. Choose 2 of your Skilless 1-drop battle cards with energy cost of 10,000 or power of 10,000, and play them from your drop or warp.
Yep.
The warp is unbelievably important, especially considering everyone is side decking the Mass Saiyan Overrealm.
Yeah, a lot of people are even main decking it.
Yeah, I saw multiple in main decks today.
Yep.
When that gets warped, they think they're so safe.
Yep.
You play this card for 1 and bring them both right back. Uptick the unison. Now everybody's 15. You're applying
Spitting out weenies.
way pressure for 1, possibly at most 2 energy.
Yep.
And then, like I said, if you have this guy on field, you can swing, combo the rested, trigger this, pop something. Your leader will boost this by 5, and it will be a 10k combo. You'll go 25 and pop something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jason cleared like 4 of my battle cards in one turn just because he had a bunch of the weenies on the board, and yeah, it was crazy. It was pretty crazy.
These guys are the meat of the deck. Besides the 4, I do also play 2 of the 1-drop Cauliflas.
Just extra targets, right?
Just extra target. This is obviously the go-to for the interaction with bonds.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need to hit the extra name just to get there.
Yep.
So 6, 4 of these, 3 of these, 3, and 4.
Yes, sir.
That's the meat of the deck.
A little messy deck profile, but it's fitting. It's fitting for who we're dealing with here.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all good.
Into the
It's all good.
into the rest. Obviously, we play 4 super combos.
Yes, sir.
Temporal Rescue. I like him. Sparking, you get there really quickly.
Yep.
Especially as Kid Ku, they're trying to control your board. You can pitch 4 stars. It's pretty easy to get to Sparking 5.
For sure.
We did 2 intensifying power trunks. He's crit. Self Awakener, obviously very good. He was good because I also main decked 2 copies of the Iskai and two of the Kaba. So Kaba was good for hitting unisons and stealing that double strike at the end.
Yep.
Intensifying was great because sometimes you can hit this early and really cause some early game shenanigans. Those were them.
A double strike on 30k, really hard to beat too.
This guy was pretty awesome. Barrier, permanent. Only 1 can be in your battle area. Activate main once per turn. You switch him to rest mode and restand all of your red 1-drop battle cards.
Yep, all those 1-drops that got boosted, they're swinging again.
Yeah,
It's pretty
all
crazy.
of those skillless get restood, as well as your Kabas and your intensifying power trunkses.
How many times did you successfully pull this off, this guy?
I only main 2. He is good, but there's a lot of, you get so much value out of cards like U4 or the Unison.
Yep.
So he was never, the greatest card in the deck, but there's without a doubt times where he will steal you the game.
Gotcha.
So we kept him at 2. We played 4 of the Topo, or 3 of the Topo. That's all we used. It's plenty. You're a very bulky deck. Kiku has massive hand advantage. Actually, in our top 8, I survived a Fu Shrouded in Mystery.
Oh, yep.
And on the next turn, he followed up with a Android 17 Turning the Tide.
This is against a mystery Dragon Ball Super YouTuber, by the way. Whose name should not be spoken.
I survived both of those turns, and won on the clapback.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's a crazy game.
And that was without Topos. I was under Fu Shrouded. I got my hand shipped back. The deck has a ton of natural bulk, so 3 should be plenty.
Yep.
In addition, this card was awesome. I'm sure people have been seeing it lately.
Yeah, with the new Gogeta stuff as well. Yeah, like just dealing with barrier. Yep.
If you have 2 1-drop 10k skillless, you can play this card for 2 from your hand. When you do, pop 20k or less, ignoring barrier, and then he's a 20k crit body.
Yeah, solid.
So very, very good play. Good against Invoker, things of that sense. For the vanillas, we just went with 4 on the 30ks. You still play the 1-drop Kiku, obviously, and there's always going to be times where tapping 2 for a 30k is going to apply pressure to your opponent.
Right.
4 was plenty. I wouldn't go lower because you do like charging it, especially because the secret rare we played was Frieza Army Reborn.
Let me ask you a quick question. So, 30k, I didn't see it in our matchup. Did you side deck Bunny Girl Bulma or didn't play it?
Did not play it.
Did not play it. You don't need it? You don't
No,
think?
don't need it.
Okay.
There's too much the deck does that doesn't involve Bulma,
Gotcha.
that it's distracting from the list.
Okay.
But yeah, we did play the Frieza Army Reborn. It did go off a couple times today.
Yeah, killed me for sure.
Life's at 2 or less. Reduce it by 3. You can play it for 5. This is why we like to play 4 of these, so we can charge 1, so you can stay on curve and drop this on 5. Wipe your entire opponent board, ignoring barrier, 40k or less. Look at their hand and steal 1 card. Send it to the drop. You can hit the negate, anything.
Pretty OP.
Pretty awesome. And quad strike 40k.
Yep.
Pretty good. And then we wrap it up with 3 power bursts.
3 power bursts. Yeah, just cycle back your kid.
Cycle back the Kid Coup and the Aider.
Yep.
Very, very strong.
Let's get into that side deck.
Side deck. We had a lot of fun with the side deck. MVP of the side is going to be playing at M2.
Oh, nice. What do you bring this against? Like Black Mass Sand? What else?
Black Mass Sand, Crisis Crusher. Pretty much those. It's decent against Vegito because you can pop their blocker. They'll still restand, but they're not blocking now.
Right.
So it has value there. Great card. Definitely sided it in almost every matchup because I expected Black Mass in people's side deck. We played 2 Koitsukis, mostly for Topo. I did side in against Sin Shenron, so I could pop their balls and not have to worry about them recurring. Did help. We did 2 Mecha Bora. He went in quite often too. You can really call anything.
Yeah, he's got usefulness in every matchup.
I called Obuni.
Yep.
You can call Invoker nonsense. What's the 6-drop Son Goku?
Yep.
That's all you need to know. I don't need to know his real name. Second place MVP over here, Haru Haru. Obviously winning against all Gotenks and Sins. This card's incredible.
Yeah.
Going pay 1 for Universe 4 Assemble, and then pay 3 for this, restand all 4.
Yep.
Feels pretty great.
I remember people call for this card to be banned. Now it's kind of just like fair.
It's pretty great. Pretty great.
Definitely super strong.
2 of the Mass Sand, respond to aggro, respond to Obuni and his tokens.
Yep.
Great card. You should be siding this in any deck you play.
For sure.
We did 2 Heartfelts. Probably the card I was most unsure of in the list, but it did help. It's basically for matchups where you think hitting that triple strike early is going to apply pressure to knock them from 5 to 2. Do some shenanigans that they did not see coming in game 1. And then to wrap it up, we did 2 of the monkeys, mostly there for hand control. He's a pretty good card.
Pretty solid player.
Pretty good card.
So Jason, congrats on top
$200
4.
for a reason.
Yep. Congrats on top 4, man. Anything you would change, real quick?
I love the list, honestly. I had a ton of fun with it.
Dope. Any shout outs you want to get out there?
Team Ellipsis for sure, the OG. Shout out to Derek McDill. He helped me with the list. We've been working on it for weeks now. Joe helped me test last night. Joey, great match today. Thank you for the video. And the store for letting us be here until 11. Whatever time it is.
For sure, man. Sweet Skyrim face mask, by the way. With that, we will see you guys later.
Thank you.